What up, y'all? Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to Red Bull BC1 for allowing us to show their footage on the Mad Action Breakdowns. They are allowing us to display their battles on our channel, so thank you very much. And when you're done watching this battle, please look at all of the original content creators whose clips I used throughout this entire episode. I have all links to all the original footage down below in the description. And thank you once again to Red Bull BC1 for allowing us to showcase Red Bull BC1 2016 on the Mad Action Breakdowns. Welcome to another edition of the Mad Action Breakdowns. I'm your host, B-Boy Rudy 3, the voice of B-Boying. Let's go. Let's go. And this week on the Mad Action Breakdowns, we're doing our third Pro Series. And of course, I'm talking about Red Bull BC1 2016. And on this episode, we're doing battle number 7. I'm talking about Kuzya versus Nori. Such an interesting battle. Two B-boys whose styles complement each other very well. And then, of course, we have to talk about the story of Nori and how he ended up here. We're going to break it down. First, let's get into Kuzya. Crew. Breaknuts crew, representing Kyiv, Ukraine. His style. Kuzya is a footwork-based b-boy. He has a loose, rhythmic style to his movements. His footwork is fast and clean. Kuzya has an interesting mix of foundational moves, dynamic moves, freezes, and even a little circus. He's a really entertaining b-boy to watch. I like the kind of looser approach that he has. Sometimes it's a harder one to pull off in my personal opinion, but I think he does it well. Let's move on to Nori. Nori, his crew, take notice or Floriers, come out to play. Representing Tokyo, Japan. His style. Nori is well-rounded, a very good b-boy that does a little bit of everything. He has power, footwork, freezes, and he puts all of this into these aggressive sets that are huge crowd pleasers. Nori is a great listener, and it shows in his top rocks and improvisational dance movements. But let's also talk about how Nori got here. Little Zoo was originally slated in this slot, but he got injured 3 days before the competition. And now, on 3 days' notice, Nori has to step in and fill those shoes. That's like when a UFC fighter doesn't have a proper training camp and he has to go in and fight a dude and just go right in, like without a proper training camp. So let's see if Nori can pull this off. We have two complementary styles, two very footwork-based styles, lots of original movements from both these b-boys. Let's see how they do against each other. But before we begin the battle, if you're new to the Mad Action Breakdowns, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, share this with a friend. We are brand spanking new. Every time you share it, it helps us grow. If you have a friend who loves breakdancing, share this with them. If you have a friend who hates breakdancing, send it to him twice. And now, without further ado, Kuzya versus Nori. Let's go. All right, here we go. Now, the question on everyone's mind, of course, is who is going to start on offense? Is it going to be Nori on 3 days' notice? It is. And he immediately goes into top rock. Look at him working the beat. Love the way he dances. Goes down into footwork. Beautiful, clean, fast. Love those steps right there. Back into baby windmills. Back up into footwork. Wow, look at how he flipped his hat on the beat. I love that. Goes back into footwork. Into flare. Back down. Into handstand. Flips the hat again. Playing with the beat, the crowd goes wild. They're loving it. All right, let's see how Kuzya goes. Round 1 for Kuzya on defense. Nice, also working the beat, showing he can dance too. Top rocks galore, like the little butt spin there. Into side gorilla walks, excellent. Old school power move right there. Like the inverted elbow spin. Back into footwork. The hand claps right there. Cool little pattern. Jumps up, the crowd's feeling him. Nice, round 2. Nori back on offense. Let's see how he responds. I love all this dynamic movement. I also love that light in my eyeball. That's awesome. I love when it blinds the breakdancer. Here we go. Nice. Love that drop down. Beautiful. Into halo. Back into footwork. Like that chair free step. Back into footwork. Dancing again in the top rock. Showing off that rhythm. Look at the feet. Oh, wow. That's rated R, children. Don't do that at home. Let's see how Kuzya responds. Nice little flip off right there from Nori. We have some intense. Oh, there we go. Thread through. Back into footwork. Knee spin. See that looser style he has? I love it. Back into back struts. Into a freeze. Back down. Points. Nice little finish there. All right, here we go. Final round for Nori. 3 days notice. Can he pull it off? Look at that rhythm. Such a good top rocker. Back into footwork. So clean. Nice back struts. Moving a little slow there. The movement's really slowed down. Goes into windmill. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or if he's tired. And he calls it right there. Curious ending. I'm not sure about that one. It's a close battle. Let's see how Kuzya finishes. He could take it right here. I feel like it's very close. Like the point. Back into footwork. High air chair. Nice. Phantom back handspring. Stands up and calls it. Woo. I don't know. I feel like Nori could have sealed the deal in that last round, but he looked a little slow. Let's see what the final decision is. Lately, it's all been like shutouts for this entire thing. So we'll see. Wow. There we go. So there you have it. Nori wins 3-2. In a tight one. I think he could have sealed that a little bit because it solidified that better with a stronger last round. He looked a little gassed in that last round. That's something to keep an eye on as we enter the next round and see if that affects him in the next round because he did look a little gassed. Overall, a great battle. Talk about the footwork precision from both B-boys. I love everything that's happening. I love the looser style of Kuzya and compared against the tighter, more aggressive style of Nori. Nori did great. The top rocks were amazing. The footwork was amazing. I love the power. I love the blend between power and footwork. He is just such a well-rounded B-boy, such a good dancer. It was so exciting to watch, and he moves on. And if you're new to the Mad Action Breakdowns, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell, and let us know in the comments, do you think that was fair? 3-2 in favor of Nori. Did that feel right? Did Kuzya do enough in your mind to win? Did Nori not do enough in your mind to win at the end in that final round? Let us know in the comments down below. And so concludes another edition of the Mad Action Breakdowns. I'm your host, B-Boy Rudy 3, and we will see you in the next one. Mankind.